Oh, well, well. How delightful. I just got home from gym and I'm reading through my YouTube email address to see the mail of a guy that is asking me to coach him, and I found something pretty funny. Um, Between my messages, I saw a hate message, which is kind of cute since I'm so small, to be honest, as a YouTuber. Like, I'm a casual YouTuber with really bad quality. So it's actually an honor for me to get hate mail, surprisingly. Um, my guess is it's probably someone that I coached before that's toxic, that I stopped coaching because of that. Or someone from social media, which really enough to me might be more common because there's a lot more people there that possibly noticed my channel and hate on it. So yeah, it's actually pretty funny and an honor to me that like I receive hate mail as such a small YouTuber with such bad quality of videos. I like it, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying I like the hate mail, but I should feel honored. Like, I don't know. I haven't really read what he typed, but you can read it for yourself if you want to. The thing is, like, I don't really bother reading hate or negative comments. Like, now, even when I play League of Legends and I don't play full premade with people I actually know, what I do is I basically drag the chat box out of League, like out of my screen, and I never drag it back in. And the thing that happens then is that I basically um, I type a lot of like I make shot calling, and I hope people listen to me. And sometimes they end up answering me all the time when I make a shot call or give constructive criticism. It's pretty awkward because like I can't read it, and I'm not going to bother to drag the chat box inside because it's mostly like it's probably going to be negative anyways, like people salty, flaming me or something. Um, yeah, I feel pretty honored that I get hate mail, to be honest. Um, I mean, yeah, I actually forgot what I was going to talk about. I think, oh yeah, two or three things I had to talk about. People like that, you don't necessarily have to. I know people sometimes take people like him or her serious. Um, First of all, don't. There's no point to. Just like this might sound offensive, but people like that are pathetic if they can't control themselves, like they have no discipline and they behave like douchebags to others. Like if they behave like that to friends and their partners or whatever, or if they just behave like that in general in real life, they're not going to get far anyway. So it's not really. It shouldn't be your problem. It's not your problem, and it shouldn't be. It's their own problem. So yeah. Um, Best thing to do with hate, there's always going to be hate, is just, well, besides laughing at it, if you don't really get annoyed by it, is basically ignoring it. Like, I know for myself, when I'm in a bad mood or when I have bad days, they can get me pretty easily and pretty fast, so I don't really bother reading. But I still think it's cute and funny that people hate on each other. It doesn't rectify you being an asshole back to. Like, some people might be behaving like an asshole because they have bad days or are living in a bad period of life. For example, their wife just left them and they lost their job. Something like that. Like, them being douchebags to you is no reason for you to be a douchebag back. You really laugh with it, or you just ignore it if you can't do anything with it. Like, some people use hate to motivate themselves. Few examples would be Markiplier, PewDiePie, probably also Ubudanger. Hell, even Discoheat. Discoheat's majority of his videos are basically him trolling and making people rage and flame and posting it on YouTube, and he makes a living out of it. So, I mean, I would love to do that, but like, I have my limits. I can't take much negativity, so I just don't bother reading them mostly. And when I do, it's just to laugh. But yeah, you either laugh about it or you just ignore it. There's no point to be a douchebag back. You probably don't get anything out of it anyways, and you might make his or her life more miserable if he's having or she's having a bad time. And you're probably going to end up wasting your time anyways, so yeah. Just this one player in LCS who I believe he is in I don't know in what team he is. I don't really watch LCS anymore. But there was this interview, I believe, and one of the guests told it in between games as well. Recently, I think previous week, there was this one player that is in his LCS now. He used to be stuck in Platinum or Diamonds because he was toxic, and he didn't climb for a very long time. But then he stopped being toxic, and he started focusing on the game and actually playing serious and climbing. And a few months later, or weeks even, got an LCS. So yeah. The reason why I know this is hate mail without reading it is just the title alone already. So yeah, it's pretty amusing actually. Like, I'm legit feeling honored being such a small channel with 64, 63 subs with shitty quality and non-regular uploads. Like, I get a lot of like, any attention I get from my channel is welcome, to be honest. I don't really like hate mail, but I mean, if I get hate mail, like, I get attention from my channel, which is honestly shit, so I don't mind. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. The thing is, like, just if people hate on you or do negative stuff to you or say negative stuff, don't feel down about it. Don't let them bring you down. Just, focus on what's actually important instead of wasting time and losing focus by paying attention to pointless, useless stuff that's not going to be any useful to you. Except if you use hate as motivation, then it's fine, I guess. Whatever you do, just don't be a douchebag back. Because, like I said, some people behave like douchebags because they have a really tough time currently, for example. And I don't think you want to become something you hate as well. So, yeah. So, that's it, I guess. Bye bye.